Hello, everyone, and welcome. You can sense it through the pageantry, the tradition, the electricity that permeates this place as we get set for a terrific game. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The offense set for a first down play. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to throw, it's Ginn. Working that left side now. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. He's looking to throw. Grabs it in the middle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. You had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Using the quick game. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Trying to find his man on first down. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. He's going to pass. Caught. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Here comes the hurry up.
At the 19-yard line. Brings up second down.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. To the air, it's Ginn. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. He'll just keep slinging it. Now improvising. It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown.
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be day, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone of this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his own 20. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
Will take over. First and 10.
First down here for the offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Right, how about this offense? You think of this offense, you think of throwing the football and top 10 passing in all of college football, but the defense knew something, right? Like you could tell they were going to come out and run the football. They brought out the goal line, brought in some big boys, and really was ready for the run on that play.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
Well, it's a nice job by the defense in the back end staying with it. Even though the play broke down, quarterback was flushed out to the right side, making it a very tough throw for him. They ended up getting the catch, but it was out of bounds.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And here comes the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Looking downfield, it's Ginn. Got it set up on the outside. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback checking the play. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. They move the tight end all over. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Safe completion on the screen. At the 35, he's got room. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Ginn. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
It's now 2nd down.
After misfiring, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
They keep attacking through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Rich. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on 3rd down and in the red zone. For this defense getting up a 3rd down like that, that is just a gut punch.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they cell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are...
Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the offense on first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He unleashes a long one. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Finds the finish line for the touchdown.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He's going to bring it out from deep. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with the back. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding him the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Scanning the field, it's Ginn. Fires the pass, intercepted. And it's a touchdown. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Ready to try the point after. Right down the boulevard. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The away team is hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll throw it on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Power football with the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the right. He's got it and just sashays into the end zone for the touchdown. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man on the outside. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Back to pass. It's Ginn. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard. So you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Wide out in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. They're setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Well, this head coach is clearly sending a message, going for it this close to his own end zone. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets a block.
This is an outstanding return, and they always tell the return guy, you got to make the first guy miss. Once you do that, you go find your blockers and you find your alley, and that's exactly what happened there.
1st down for this offense. They'll leave it with him. Hard running there. Pulled down after a pickup of 3. Balls at the 13. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And into the end zone for a touchdown. Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, running back gets the give. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to him on the ground. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Quarterback will audible. Looking to throw, it's Ginn. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quick completion on the out. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Yeah, and what a good job by the pass rush, getting to the QB and putting a lick on him as he's throwing the football. That's what you want. It doesn't matter about sacks. You've got to get quarterback hits.
On second down, looking again to throw. And it's picked off for the third time today. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
Well, how about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't...
He's off to the races. Lean for the wire. Touchdown. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wants to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Rich.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to pass. It's Ginn. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the right. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Going up top on first down. Trying to get to him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The aerial assault continues. Makes a connection. Really nice pickup on that one as they get into the 36. It'll be first down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
Brings up second down.
On second down, just keeps firing. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Almost got to the sticks on third down. Able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. try to get it on the ground. Got some room headed to the goal line. And they're in for a touchdown.
A nice job by this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now, listen, it's not even halftime yet. So keep fighting, going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something on this drive. We'll see if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
Here comes the two-point try. Now the play fake. He gets the two-point conversion, and we have ourselves a 13-point game. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Inside a half minute to play. Would they dare go for a score here? Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Quickly out to the tight end.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone.
Fake the spike, and now he's going to throw it. He's going to fire deep. And he's got it inside the 20. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Back to pass. It's Ginn. And they almost came up with that pick in the end zone. What a stop that would have been. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown. And the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
He's looking for an open man on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Offense set on first down. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
They'll go with a direct snap. And he'll pick up one. It brings up...
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He makes the connection. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. From the gun, running back on the move. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And I don't think they got a snap before the play clock ran out. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. on 3rd and short. They'll go to the power running game. They are on the move. As they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 28.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Maryland is currently working from behind. But how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Indiana. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
It's caught downfield, and it's on the ground. And the defense got it.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Give to the back. Pretty good job of running to get to there to the 32.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? They'll try to get the first through the air. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
They'll test the right side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you got to love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. Quickly complete. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. To throw, it's Ginn. They'll run the screen. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Quarterback checking off. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better, right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the extra point was good. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
1st and 10.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got the quick pass. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. No huddle offense to the line.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with it.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Off the play fake. Got his man quickly. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. After picking up a couple of 1st downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. He's looking to throw it. Finds his big tight end. Gets enough for the 1st down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter.
And that is another 1st down for the offense.
A new set of downs after the completion. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And these edge rushers, man, they're so athletic nowadays. They can get to the quarterback, bend that corner so quickly, get him on the ground before he knows what hits him. How about that defensive end and that speed off the edge?
They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Looking for a man. It's Ginn. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Time to take a shot. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there.
Well, trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab well past the sticks. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
Headed to the end zone, and it'll be a touchdown. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. They want to throw it. Feeling some heat. He's looking, pressure's coming in, the pressure gets there, and down he goes, and they won't be able to cut into this lead. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Offense getting set for first down. Using his legs, it's Butler. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Back to throw, it's Ginn. Dances away to buy time. Finds his big tight end. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a really, really good game for this quarterback. He's been almost flawless.
They get to the line quickly.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason.
Lets it fly. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Takes it the other way. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
They want that clock to run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
The option look. He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now on 1st down from the 28. On the option. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, fellas, still sitting on an 18-point lead. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
Brings up 2nd down.
To the air, it's Ginn. Back open in the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take